I actually got recruited to play football in college at a small college called Wayne State College in Nebraska. I took an art course, and it was just like somebody opened these doors. I just cannot not think about it, and to this day I still do. I've always been interested in alternative materials in jewelry, and actually even in sculptures and stuff. I've just always liked that. I mean, I've never felt that you ever had to be constricted down to, just using a canvas or using just bronze or using just ceramics. I mean, I like altering the notions of things. It doesn't occur to me you can't do it or you can't make it work. I kind of heard about Vail through all the places it was happening, and wound up coming up here and meeting a few guys and finding the space where my gallery is now in my shop, and same owner, same location for 42 years. I get to do what I like to do. I mean, I get up every day and make model cars, so to speak. I get to create art. I love what I do, and I love to make things. Basically, I have several different kind of personalities, from recycled frames and stuff, where I take old frames and then do these styrofoam pieces inside. This one I like because it had all this kind of writing and stuff on it, and this will have diamonds set in the styrofoam. Basically, I go over, like, this would be where I'd work on my dolls, which have been really, really wonderful. And I sit over and sit and design and decide. Do I want to put a headdress kind of thing on them? Do I want to? How I'm going to decorate them. It's just sitting, working, and deciding basically what I want to do or how I want to do it, and then going back in and painting them and doing whatever. And then my other personalities is my bench where I sit and work on pieces and design. And like, this is a custom piece I'm doing for a client that has turquoise set all over this bracelet, and then we'll cast it. I don't do molds, so almost everything is one of a kind. I love to have fun. Fun is what life is about. I get away with it pretty well. I would do all my lapidary stuff, like if I'm cutting up stones and polishing them, or doing inlay stuff. Got into doing concrete rings with gold. And this has been featured in several books. Then these are the workbenches where my two assistants, this is where we sit and do all the detail work, polish up, work on whatever project I give them, which could be a custom piece, or it could be just a piece that we're making for the counter. A lot of jewelers sit at one spot all day long and don't really get up and move around because they have their torch and everything right where they are. I just think I like to get up and move, and I think it's healthy for them to get up and move, so they're not, kind of sitting in one spot constantly. So then we gotta have our casting area, which is basically a typical casting situation where we can do actually pretty big pieces. Of course, the old polishing area where you make everything bright and shiny. And I really like textures. Textures are one of those things that I think are, kind of really play a lot. But I think a lot of it has to do is because we have so many textures around us up here, all the rocks and the ruggedness. But one of the things I've been doing kind of recently is dealing with things called money trees. And I take money and I document what it is, because it has this serial number, and I document when I do it, when I did the thing, sign it, whatever. And they get attached to trees that have leaves. So come spring or come fall, when all the leaves go, there'll be this last leaf on there. And I took every bill from a dollar up to $100 and put them in these trees all around. I never tell anybody where, and so you have to find them. It's like money growing on a tree. And I take coins and we alter them. I either erase things off of them or I set diamonds or rubies in them. And wherever I go, I spend them. And if I'm in Europe, I take euros and do the same thing. And this is one where I literally cut out everything except the buffalo and then laid concrete into it. It's got a diamond set in the lighthouse. Another one of those personalities I have. I never know who's going to show up for work. I love laughter, and I love the kid, and I love practical jokes. Of course, we have a website, you can go to, but, for some stuff, it's just coming up with a new idea, and they just trust me. And one of the great things that's happened over the years is, in one way, we don't have to do as much custom stuff because they like what I have in the gallery. They go in, they see it and buy it. And that's probably God calling me right now on the phone. He's probably got a problem and needs help, so.